Can we just drink it? Do I have to shotgun?
Rabbit holes, digressions, and a little bit of digestion.
So if you're looking for a new bald man in your life,
Oh, hey there, Chris. Whoa!
Luckily, because of the bubbles, there's no indigestion.
You just know, and like they're not wearing any pants. Unpopular opinion.
I get it, because shotguns and dive bars, hand in hand, right?
What are you in for? Leather lung?
That's the beer review. Shut up. That's the beer review. Shut up.
No sausage, please.
Hey guys.
Yeah,
What's up?
and then like, I don't know, like 5 days later, it just stopped being itchy.
Congratulations.
5?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Yeah, I went overload on the ointment.
You have to remove your leg.
Damn it.
Yeah. 4 days, you're good. But 5 days, gone.
I'm just kidding.
Today's episode of the Heavy Metal Over Six Pack podcast is brought to you by Do It Yourself WebMD. Whenever you would like to know medical advice and you don't feel like paying the professionals or using your insurance, or maybe you don't have insurance, use DIY WebMD.
www.rublotiononit, where every solution involves rubbing lotion on it.
Why does I want to just say pet small cat? I don't know how that helps anybody at all.
All right, in theory, we have a busy show for you today, so I guess we'll get to work here. We'll do what we normally do. We'll drink something so we get all sauced up and stupid. That way everything that we actually wanted to do today doesn't actually happen in a timely manner.
I like corn.
But
I digress.
It's still a classic episode.
Classic.
David, sir, why don't you snap that ring off over there and distribute?
Well,
it?
I'm
wedding
married. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a surprise over here for you boys.
It's time to grab another beer and then talk about it. This is the Heavy Metal Over Six Pack Beer Review.
I tell you what.
What?
And a beer. Ah. Now this here beer describes only what you'd expect to... I'm going to stop talking. This thing is called Creatures of Magic. It's a New England style IPA.
Look at that. It's got a sphinx. It's got the what was his name?
Sasquatch?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's got unicorns.
A Sam Squatch.
Cthulhu.
You know, when I think of New England,
I guess a
I think of a
hummingbird?
sphinx, a Sasquatch, and a unicorn
Yeah.
at the same time.
Whoa, hey, slow down there, mister. This is a family show.
Is this a joke? What's going on here?
Keep it in the
Oh,
family.
it's
sir.
just a sphinx and a Sasquatch walking to a bar.
What would you do if you won $1 million? 2 creatures at the same time.
Aliens are real. Aliens are real. Can we fuck them? No. Well, I don't care.
Probably need $1 million to get 2 creatures to double up on a dude like me.
I call that Thursday night at
I don't
Applebee's.
know what that means. I'm stuck in the playpen again.
The ball pit is a trap.
Lures you in there, you never come out.
Help.
It's not there for the kids, it's there for the dumbass adults.
That's where Grimace lives.
Out of my way.
Too dumb to
Stop
be-
crying.
While I'm wearing my too dumb to be offended shirt right in the back.
So for the third time, you cannot shit in the ball pit.
You don't know me.
I didn't hear no bell.
Awkwardly sink with only your left foot sticking up. And it clenches.
And muffled.
It curls up like the evil witch of the West as it's about to sink fully.
I think it'd be better, like, was it Friday the 13th, the first one at the end? She comes out of the water, but it's like Ronald McDonald. Just takes you down
Into the ball pit.
into the ball pit.
It's like nightmare
You're the
fuel.
burger now. I wish should try this.
Nice job. That one got
Hey,
me.
you grabbed the wrong beer.
I did.
Hey.
That's
I'll drink what I want when I
it's
want.
kind of
Yeah.
cozy.
Wait.
We already did that.
No, the happiest
Dude, this
sound
smells
in the
fruity
world.
as fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's a nippa, a nipa,
Is it made with unicorns? Because that's what it smells
unicorn
like.
piss.
Right, dude?
Yeah, kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
citrus.
Burlington beer, like Burlington, Mass?
Yeah, Burlington Vedant.
How many dryer sheets do you think they soak in
No, this is up in Vermont.
Vermont.
Oh, this is Vermont, Burlington, Vermont.
Bro, I want to kiss this beer so bad, but we're
What
still
do I
talking
knows?
about it.
Right.
I'm going to kiss this beer with tongue.
I was rude last time, so here we go.
That's right, you were rude.
I'm always rude.
Where did it go? Like I was like excited.
Apparently, the appeal was the
the
pre-odor.
aroma.
Yeah. How does a beer smell like fruit and only a wisp of it tastes like it?
Have you ever had
and then
Thai food?
Disappear.
Like all those clear, delightful clear sauces that they have that like have like so much flavor, and then they just like disappear.
Listen, if you put peanuts in your pasta, I can't do it.
What? Oh. It's not pasta, it's noodles.
Sorry. Pasta.
Pastor. This
I'm
is
gonna try it
weird
again.
because
Yeah,
it's like a quickie. It's like in and out, and then like
Well, I'll tell you what, it's definitely void of the gnarly aftertaste.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
It's a
I'll get
6.5.
that.
it's non-invasive, is
Yeah.
what it is.
It's a 6.5.
They're gentle creatures, if you will.
That could be dangerous. 6.5.
It's like Sasquatch, like walking through your campsite and just waving. Keep
Hello.
it going. You know.
Oh my God, what is this guy? A
What
little
is
duck with bat wings.
I don't know what that could be.
I don't know what the thing at the top is, but I think she's hitting on me.
It's like a actually
Hey, baby.
it's like a penguin with bat wings. I want this. This should be like our logo.
Bro, look at the arch. Come on, look at that arch.
Look
That's
at
talent.
it. Come on, look at it.
There's 2 of them.
It's like,
yeah, it's a mirrored image.
look,
Oh, there's a gnome in the middle. I didn't even realize that.
I could look past the wings, and there's an octopus.
That's Cthulhu.
This is adorable.
no,
is this,
it's-
is this copyrighted? I will make T-shirts with this. I drank this beer.
Did you?
Just put like random logos without the identifying marks on it, and like put underneath, I drank this beer.
Yeah, we could start the next beer trend.
New England style India Pale Ale.
And Nipa. Nipa's.
Kama tu mi ka tu ke sa. I was Jabba the Hutt. I'm like, come on.
Nipa.
I would give this. Well, it's not bad. I mean, it's weird because I almost want it to have flavor, and I'm like,
Right.
I'm like reaching for it, and I'm missing. Like it's just not there.
And what is the fruity flavor? Because it's atypical. It's not a.
It doesn't have like
It's like
instructions of how it's made or
instructions.
whatever. I need a master class on how this is made so I can understand it.
Made from 100% real Wookiee material.
Sasquatch semen.
There's something like refreshing about it, but you know what I wouldn't do? I wouldn't actually like chug these things down. Like I would actually like kind of sit and like just enjoy this.
Yeah.
I'd forget I have it halfway through, but
I'm gonna.
Where am I?
I gotta give it a.
I got 4.
I'm gonna give it a 4.8.
I'm gonna give it a 3.926.
That is the most
3.926.
obnoxious grade, I think.
Yeah,
Ever.
we're gonna have.
No,
this
no,
is
no,
gonna-
it's fine. 3.9.
Oh, this is that.
Oh
beer.
no! You,
This
you
is
did
that.
it.
This is that beer with all the decimals.
That's how I'm gonna remember it.
When the website finally gets updated, there's gonna be like this one beer that's like it's
Yeah, but you're gonna remember that.
Pi
gonna
r
always
squared
go to the top because it has more numerals.
numerals.
Wrong one. Maybe because I've been drinking this IPA, so like it's like over. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a nice like little middler. Like I almost feel bad only giving it a 4.
Yeah,
It's like a seltzer.
I couldn't quite give it a 5, but
You
it's
could shandy the hell out of this thing. Like if
Oh,
you
yeah.
if you wanted to like kind of just like cut this thing. But I know. Okay, if you're a hardo beer drinker, shut up for a second. I mean, so often I like to just like survive a Saturday. I don't know about you
You have
people.
dangerous.
I don't know about you people. I start drinking at 7 o'clock in the morning. What's your fucking
Oh.
problem?
I
Coffee, beer.
Oh,
Coffee brewed with beer. Doesn't work.
no. Well, yeah. No. Bad.
I told Connie the coffee machine was just getting old.
Getting sick of it.
Apparently can't use Guinness.
Why not?
All right, good grab, man. Nice shot.
Hey,
I love the
you
Bur-
are-
I love that. I actually love the Burlington beer trip up there. I got to give it another shot though, because the last time we were up there, like it was like wicked cold,
Wicked.
wicked cold. So
Every time I go to any bar or restaurant with my wife, and she sees the Berkshire Brewing Company and it says BBC on the wall, she cannot help but giggle and laugh.
Why?
I don't know, Dave.
It's the Berkshires.
Yeah, BBC.
Yeah.
No one else understands this joke.
What joke?
I just want you to say it.
Say
You want
what?
me to say it?
Say what?
No.
Yeah, I want you to say it.
I'm a
Say
polygamist.
Berkshires. Say Berkshires.
Berkshires.
Come on, you can always bleep it out. You can even put a funny
This is a family show.
It is?
family show. We've never been a family show.
Yeah.
We swear all the fucking time
If
for
this
no
is a
fucking
family
reason.
show, then I'm a big black cock.
And that's the beer review.
But
yes.
Shut up.
Dave, why is your microphone so loud?
I think it's,
turning
I
you
think
down.
it's me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Christ.
I think you got excited there.
Yeah, it's just me.
You turn them down now. I'll have to get excited again.
Clip.
I maxed out my notes. I guess I only get 50 free ones.
You're
so now
free. You can't just like not. What do you use?
I was using this keynote thing.
Keynote's pretty good, except for the fact. that it only
Evernote. I'm
lets you
sorry.
do 50.
Evernote.
That's right. The cool thing about that is you can like connect devices, which is nice.
Yeah, it's on all of them. So
Yeah.
it's on
So
this
if you
and
write
my
it on one,
laptop.
yeah.
But now they want me to pay like $130 for unlimited notes. I'm like, no, I'll just delete some and
I'll
just use
just buy a fucking notebook.
I'll just use the fucking 50. Like seriously.
I mean, like
Bro, whatever happened to that crazy ass band
Everlit.
Remember?
You know what? They pop up in my playlist every so often, and I'm like, you know what? These guys are actually better than. That wasn't the one that we cut off, Waylon Rivas, right? It was Everest that we cut off.
We had both of them like.
Yeah, we did that in the completely fucked up order because we probably could have had Waylon Rivas talking for like 3 hours. Made it like a 28-part episode. It's like, hey, this is that time that we talked to Waylon Rivas because we're cool and we talk to famous people. And although Anthony did a good job getting some pretty famous ladies, get us like Zoom calls with them.
It's been a while.
We're in our like fucking PJs. They're all like decked out and like pretty. It's like, hi.
Hello. Hello, puppet. Oh, I forgot. All right.
I always thought we kept it real classy.
Yeah, I think we did fine. But now we look a little better, and it's not like my basement, like visually.
Yeah, I get it. We'll have to do a behind the episode thing for like this. We'll throw it on YouTube, like what we're doing with the bands. Like we'll just have somebody walk around with like a video for a bit, and we'll jam it all together.
Yeah.
Like I never understood the appeal to wanting to watch your podcast because like we're literally just sitting here, bunch of fat ugly dudes just hanging out, drinking beer, and talking about stuff. And you want to watch that?
Honestly,
Listen to the fucking radio
It's
like
like
a
a
normal
car
person.
crash. Can't look away.
consider
If we start making money, I would consider it.
Yeah, it'd be easy.
If we start making money, I would consider hiring anybody.
Anybody. Homeless.
I gotta do that thing where I have to stop investing. Like I was even looking at the band. Like I was gonna try to get us off of our official like band email, like
Mhm.
off of the webpage, and just go to a Gmail.
Yeah.
But our official artist account is like locked into it on YouTube,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like you can't change your email.
Can't change
And I'm like, what if I fucking changed one day? Like,
What if I'm
seriously?
a polygamist?
You're just flat out telling me no, you can't do that.
I don't want to.
I did Google it.
I know what it is.
It basically, well, it told you how to change your email, and then, but no.
Oh.
And then it says
Yeah,
at the
then
bottom.
continue.
No, I shit you not. It gave me all the directions how to change your email, and then at the very bottom, unless you are an official artist account, there's not really a way to do it. And I was
we
like,
have multiple wives.
more than one spouse.
Yeah.
what?
Why are we not recording this? Oh,
We are recording
thank
this.
God.
Wait, what just happened?
Bro, bro, we've been having a conversation through you this whole time.
But
and you've been talking about email
every part of our response, you just were like, yeah, no, you're right, and then just like continue, and you're
with
like,
your
okay,
story, but we were talking about his polygamous comments.
we did great, we did fine. Good job, everyone.
I feel dirty.
Actually, I feel bad. I just feel like I wasn't paying attention.
That's cool.
Neither was I.
Are we gonna go balls deep into this main event?
Main event.
Yeah, I think.
time.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, why not? I have some.
Fourth time, I think.
This is the annual Heavy Metal Over Six-Pack Packie Award Show.
You know what? I don't even want to count how many times we've done it because I'm actually not sure, so I don't remember. So we're going to call this the 2023 edition of the annual Packie Awards.
Packie.
And then we're going to wrap a bow on that good old 2023 and just let it go.
Yep.
We should get a balloon.
That'll be the end of it.
Did you know with Spotify you can make a time capsule?
Really?
So you can put a bunch of a few songs in it, and it won't let you play them anymore until I think it's set for like 2025.
Spotify's marketing team was like, let's create an ad for our listeners. Do you hate yourself?
Well, I guess so it can be like, wow, I listened to that 3 years ago.
That's like an evil trick you can play on your spouse. Like you can log in with their account and like all their favorite music put into like a time capsule so they can't play it anymore. It's
Sucker.
like, what's going on?
These are all the songs I fucking hate.
Really sorry, by the way. I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation. I'm just not paying attention.
Oh God,
You were
It
part
worked
of that
perfect. Yeah, you
conversation
were
the
in
whole
it,
time.
in theory.
Content.
See, 1, 2.
Boom.
I have to play this one back a couple times. So confused. But yeah, so 2023 Packie Awards. Let's not get derailed. I think we got 8-ish, 9-ish.
I think there's 5.
I showed up to this episode specifically with one goal in mind.
It better be trivia. I'm gonna be pissed.
Piss off Marcus.
The 20th anniversary release of Meteora does not.
Too late.
You can't use Lost for everyone.
Too late.
It's too late. All right, what do we want to start with?
The 20th.
All right, so we did add, I think, one.
We added a
we,
new
we
one,
did
in theory.
one. So I don't know. I mean, they're all kind of important. So
Importante.
we should just figure out like a random version of this. But I guess you know what? Let's do experimental first. And like,
Got it.
We can. So this is like the oddball category, or the music that you feel is like. Not for nothing. I think we lost Dave.
What's up?
We lost Dave.
You're still there.
He's here. I'm just, he took away my clipping ability.
I didn't turn you down that much. I wonder
Wow,
if you get a
come on.
weird jiggle your jiggle jangle. Does that help?
I don't know. I'm holding it toward my mouth. I hope that helps.
It's like I feel better.
Yeah.
This is the one I figured would piss off Mark the most, actually.
All right, dude. It's not, nothing's gonna
I don't
bother
get
me.
mad.
I'm a great big boy. Do you want me to go first?
Yes.
So you guys are both
Well,
looking at me?
No. Let's. So what I was trying to do is I was going to finish explain. So the experimental category is like that band that like either has like an element that's kind of out of the ordinary, or it can be interpretive. It can be like the way I interpret it this year. Like I said, experimentative because I kind of picked something that's like completely out of my wheelhouse. And it seems to be something that's like really popular lately. So I mean, I went that direction. So with that being said, I don't really care who goes first. I can, since I led into it like that.
That kind of a lead in, you kind of got to.
That's right. I'm gonna shut all yells up.
Oh, yeah.
Get into this conversation, bitch.
It's not a family show anymore, baby.
All right, so I was actually like kind of bouncing forth between this artist and another artist, but this artist is more well known. So for the sake of the Packie, I hate to say I picked a popular one, but there's been this trend with like this poppy.
Oh, no.
Do you think you did the same thing?
No, but I think I know who you're picking.
Do you?
Write it down so you can prove it.
No. Continue.
Text it to me right now.
But I've also always had like a soft spot for like electronica kind of a thing, and like so when you take like all of these elements and like so basically this female artist was a visual performer to start off with. She had like a YouTube channel. She was actually a visual performer, and then she had like some musical. Obviously, she had some musical talent, like put some different ideas together, and everyone's like, "Oh, we could make like this whole interactive thing." And now she started landing on like these metal tours, like these big, significant metal tours. And when I first heard Poppy, I was like, I don't get it. Why would she be on like? But then I went into like deep into Poppy and like deep into like Poppy's like creations and like the elements of the actual elements of metal, the elements of electronic, the actual just flat out like she's got a little bit of singing talent in there. Like she'll actually have like some like little softy songs, and she's very productive. You gotta if you want to have fun with it, you really gotta pay attention to what the lyrics are saying. Like there's like one song I think it's like church, like this is my church dress or church garments.
Church dress. Yep.
And it's just her
outfit.
her vocals are really fun. And Be Still My Heart, she did a cover song of a kitty,
She did.
and she poppied up a cover of Spit, which so as far as experimental goes. Like it's kind of something I've been kind of gravitating towards. I had a second honorable mention. There's this other one out there. It's called Bambi Thug. Little less unknown as Poppy. Like obviously Poppy's up in the millions. Bambi Thug is up in the tens of thousands. But it's basically the same idea.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be like a thing. Like now I'm just gonna like whirl down these little rabbit holes every so often. And I'm just gonna get fucking weird.
Yep. You know, it's funny. Oddly enough, that you brought Poppy up this week. I've actually been watching like interviews with her, just to see her kind of like. She has like this like mystery about her, like her music and who she is are like the same. Like she's like this like
Mythical
robot.
Poppy.
Well, she's like robot-ish, and then she talks about these people who like that she belongs to, or like this whole like thing she goes on. So it's been neat.
Yeah,
It
like,
seems to be a little more like.
that goes back to the YouTube stuff because
Yeah.
like one of it's like Poppy computer and Am I a Girl? Like she actually like has like the like she's a visual performer.
Yeah.
Which you know what, that might actually be like the most interesting thing that I find about because like
The art form.
I love visual, like
Right.
visual performances I think are great, and you know you could fight me tooth and nail. It's like it just has to be so. It's like no, if it's visually cool, I can watch it. Like I don't enjoy Marilyn Manson music, but I
Right.
enjoy a Marilyn Manson concert.
That's like a Rob Zombie. Similar idea.
I don't enjoy Rob Zombie music, but Rob Zombie concert
You're
is
gonna fucking remember it.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on.
Oh yeah.
so like I like stuff like that, and then like every so often, if you're gonna tease me with like a little heaviness, I'm gonna be like, yay! So, experimental artist of the year 2023 from Marcus to Poppy.
Plus, she's very big into Lego. She wants to be on Lego Masters.
That'd be amazing.
Fun fact.
The shit that she's
Masters.
probably coming up with, like she's just like,
So
I
her
wish I could afford
her
a
entire
cool
house
Lego
is decorated with the you can buy Legos that are flowers, like flowers.
I thought you were about to tell me your whole
Yeah.
entire house is made with Legos.
That'd
Pretty
be
much.
dope.
Well, they're flowers that you like. Lego put out flower ones.
Insulation, drywall, Lego.
You know,
The whole house is
actually-
Legos.
There's a way to do that actually.
It's gonna be horribly
You
expensive.
can put that like epoxy shit on it that makes it like a solid. thing.
no, what's it called? Hempcrete. Cannabis.
Bless
Hempcrete. It's like concrete, but it's 10 times stronger than concrete, and it's fire retardant. So you
I'm
can't-
fire retarded. No, I'm just. Take it with a fire.
Yeah. Well, you can't burn a hempcrete house down. So
Oh.
it's blocks.
Even
and
their
then you build the
signature's cute.
blocks together, and then you fill them with like I don't know the insulation shit in it. And it's like
I wish I could be a brick master. I want to see things cubed.
You just want to get laid every
Just
day.
live in Minecraft.
Well,
Well,
would be a positive, but
that'd be something to look forward to.
there's no negative in this sentence so far. I got laid and I finished the Death Star.
Big Berkshire Brewing Company. Sorry, that's three. I don't know. 3 B's.
For now, that's all I got to say.
Experimental.
Do you want me in or you in first?
Oh yeah.
That was not an answer.
It was, but
It was. You just weren't expecting it.
just not sure what to do with it.
Why?
I'll go second as long as there's no spit.
It's just
Family show.
I
Sorry.
come with a phlegm doctor for a
Damn
reason.
it.
All right. So my choice here. I don't know if anyone is aware of the band Crystal Lake.
Nope.
yes.
So the lead singer whose
So
name
protective
is
of us.
Ryo Kotoshida. He started a new band called Gnosis, KNOSIS, and it's actually labeled as an experimental metalcore project.
Wow.
And that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's got a little of everything. It's kind of like a roller coaster in every song. It's like this heavy shit. It gets light. It gets pretty. It gets rappy. It's insane. I mean, but Ryu is such a phenomenal vocalist, and to actually see him do more projects, it's cool. All their songs seem to be some kind of Japanese letter or letters. I'm sure they mean something, but I don't know what they mean. They came out this year, like they're just very brand new. But yeah, they're fun. They got a lot going on. Weird sounds, instruments, non-instruments.
Cool.
That's like fantastic. Like I'm excited, but I'm sad at the same because Crystal Lake is actually a really good band.
Yeah, well, they got a new singer, but it's just not the same.
Couldn't just be a collab, huh? Just
Nah.
spreading your wings.
I didn't realize that Crystal Lake is an all Japanese band.
I didn't know that either.
Because when
I
they
thought they
did-
were from like Connecticut.
Oh. Because
Not that there's not Japanese people in Connecticut.
I mean, probably a low amount.
I wonder what, yeah, I wonder what
I
percentage
can't
is.
imagine it's a lot.
New York, Massachusetts. Oh, there's gonna be some
New
Japanese.
York,
in there.
Massachusetts.
Connecticut, they're a middler. Not really sure what you're doing in there. Get a little lost.
I fucking hate Connecticut. Only thing good to come out of Connecticut was my Mustang.
Random.
That's where I bought it from a drug dealer. Sorry.
Details. Yeah, that's all I got.
Good talk though.
All right. Well, I was surprised. I was surprised to see the list of releases in 2023. And I went through because I saw some things and some familiar bands and names, you know, from 2023 that released music that I might not have been entirely on par with. I found this individual that's been a musician for seemingly forever of a certain type of music. And they did a crossover song, technically like a half album, into the rock world. And I couldn't believe it. And I had to look it up to be sure. Dolly Parton came out with a song called Rockstar that made the rock and roll charts.
You know why?
At 77, she said she wanted to try rock and roll, and she fucking did it.
You know why she did that?
Why?
Because she got inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Bro.
So she said, I will record a rock song
Dude.
to at least justify the fact that I am in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Because honestly,
Whitney
Dolly
Houston.
could have stayed doing country music the whole time, but Dolly is one of us. So when because she's like, don't put me in your Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I am not rock and roll. And then we went ahead and did it anyway because you are one of us. You are Dolly. So she's like, okay, well, I'm at least going to justify the fact that I'm there. And she did a rock song.
Yeah.
And she's like, what, 78 years old or
Yes,
something like that?
77 when she...
77, 78.
Dude, I fucking commend her for it, bro.
I mean, that's awesome.
Like-
Fuck yeah.
She played the whatever that championship game was. I think
Yeah.
she was in Dallas
Yeah.
or so.
Yeah.
The college,
Dressed like the Dallas Cowboy
the
cheerleader or
college
whatever.
playoffs. Dressed like the college. We were watching that. We had a Christmas party going on that day. We were watching that performance. That's what it was. It was the whatever the holiday thing was. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Yep.
I worked my way back there.
Yeah, they got a lot of.
So we're like watching we're watching her perform, and I was like, "That's somebody's great grandma."
Literally.
wild. Yeah,
She's
they
never changed.
they have a lot of guests on all these songs. I mean, they got Rob Halford, Elton John,
She probably had the best life ever
Sting.
because she doesn't care.
She's so fucking genuine, though.
Yeah.
She's such a good person. Like, she's so... Well, I mean, I don't know a person.
It's because she doesn't care. Like she's like,
Jolene,
She's just
Jolene.
done so
she's like
many
talking about. It's
things.
like, well, I couldn't really hear myself up there, but I'm sure it sounded fine.
She's great.
Covers and stuff,
She's
too.
great. I love Dolly.
Us amateurs,
Stairway
we're
to
like,
Heaven.
couldn't really hear myself up there. I'm sure we
So?
sound like ass. Probably wasn't good.
Hell yeah.
Oh, she did so it's a lot of. Actually, I think most of these are.
You know what?
cover
Good for
songs.
her. You just gave her a Packie Award. Not
Hell
only
yeah.
is she in the Rock and Roll Hall of
Fuck
Fame,
yeah. Now
she
she
has a
got a Packie Award.
2023 Packie Award.
Let's go. We should send- Let's
Immortalized.
get a plaque.
We're
and
gonna
send
put her
it
in
to
our
her.
Hall of Fame.
We have
We haven't done a Hall of Fame inductee in a long time.
Ooh,
No,
she's
we haven't.
going. I'm sending it. Via me. I'm stamping my name first on that one.
Writing her in. Dolly, one of us.
One of
Google gobble.
them. Gobble.
Too dumb to be offended.
Hell yeah. Experimental. Down the hatch.
Down
Let's go.
the hole.
All right, good.
Enough with the BBC talk.
Oh.
I actually kind of I enjoyed that.
Big black church. Praise Jesus.
Maybe unsigned.
Sure.
I think that would be appropriate right now, right? Unsigned or live?
Yeah, I mean, well,
Oh, we
it's
kept
both.
live.
It's both
Perfect.
for mine. My live is unsigned.
Well, I didn't erase it. I just don't.
That's fine. I mean, I have
let's
one.
Do,
Okay.
Let's do unsigned and let's do live. Let's do them in that order.
Okay.
Okay. So the next category
Category.
is the unsigned band of 2023. So this is that band that may not necessarily have a record label. For the most of us, it's probably going to be pretty regional to us because I think we like to pick our favorites, with a few exceptions. I think my boys in the Cutthroat Conspiracy are
Yep.
holding their Packie high, even though we don't send you anything. It's just more of a moral victory.
A verbal.
Good job, kid.
Appreciation.
You made good music.
Good job.
So yeah, unsigned. It's pretty. So I'll start again since I.
Good job.
That's right.
I picked a band I didn't know a whole lot about it, and then we actually played this show, and we were actually on the bill with them. They actually went on right before us, and hadn't heard of them before. Like kind of, and you know we're all walking around, we're all distracted. Like I'm like pacing around because I have ADD. I can't sit still for like 5 seconds, and like walk to the table. Weren't able to meet them, but then like this band started playing like this music like right before, and I was just like, whoa, what the. What's going like stage presence, sound, like full crazy, like full bodied vocals, good solid music in the background. Let's still listen to Dolly in the background.
Yeah, we are.
It's like
Till you
love
tell
that.
me.
full body.
Till you tell me the name of this band, I can't change it.
Oh god, don't worry about that part. It's fine.
He doesn't even know it.
No, I do know it. I was just trying to.
You don't
I
know.
was trying not to bury the lead.
Oh yeah.
So, I actually discovered these guys by playing live. I discovered these guys the old way, the old school way, because I actually heard them play live, and I said, "Wow!" And then I
These
went,
guys
and
are really good.
I patted them on the back, and then I went, and I looked up all their stuff, and I kind of stalked them for like a little while. And by the way, probably the nicest beard in metal.
Really?
I
It was-
could say that.
Well kept, nicely trimmed. It moved in like one motion, so like kind of like a South Park character.
How'd it feel against your face?
I wish.
Tickle
Right?
ya?
All right, so the local band, they are Massachusetts native. They are After the Winter. Had the absolute pleasure of playing a show with them at the Palladium. Had the absolute pleasure of seeing their set while they played at the Palladium, and got to say hi after, and bought a shirt. Shirt
Oh,
looks
yeah.
great.
Support local, baby.
Love the look. I always do. Connie laughs at me all the time because I go to local shows and I buy like $120 worth of shirts.
Yeah.
What you gotta do?
I stopped buying national shirts, like unless I really wanted one, but like the local shirts, I'll grab one.
It's important.
Problem is, we got to start working on our quality.
We do.
Can't just get that 100% cotton Gildan because it's $3.
I know. It stretches out after the first time you wear it.
You got to splurge the extra
The
buck.
collar's
Let's go with
fucked.
the Gildan soft style.
Oh yeah. Gildan.
But my unsigned band of the year for 2023 is After the Winter.
Dope. Hell yeah.
Congratulations, boys.
Good job, friends.
Congrats. Same order?
Oh, that means I go next.
That
With
was
fries?
stupid. I could have just clicked on this and you would have seen it right there.
Seen
That's
it.
okay.
Who put this computer in front of me? And why?
I'm gonna assume
I can't
you,
afford a
but I
computer.
don't have any idea.
I'm also glad I got their state right. They are from Massachusetts, Western Mass to be exact.
Ooh, the West.
That would have been
like
that would have been
no man's
embarrassing.
land.
I'd have been like, I didn't do any research again
That's-
for my show.
That's the real New York, Massachusetts, Western Mass.
You stop here.
Oh, I said it.
For
The
mine,
Berkshires.
Dave technically doesn't know about this band
Oh,
how do you
because
know?
he was not here for the
what a
show.
So?
great choice!
Dave doesn't know. It's like
If
Scotty
you
doesn't
don't know or you haven't heard this song, you should go back a couple episodes to our artists.
Live reaction review.
Yeah, that one. The band in tow here is Mythoria, right?
Mythoria.
Mythoria.
That's how I would say it.
Okay.
Mythoria.
Mythoria. We had the
Dave, you have to wait. I don't mean to interrupt you,
No,
but
no.
wait to see what happens with this song. Because, it's heavy and it's brutal right now. But you just wait. You wait your little head.
I'm waiting.
we had the gift of getting. Don't get me wrong, all the bands were great that were sent to us, but these guys stood out to me. The song I got, "Swallowing Ashes" was the one we got to listen to, but their other stuff's really good too. But there's just so much to this, like the song.
This was actually a really fun live reaction because we had never heard this song before, and this started happening. Yeah, but just wait. We're not even there yet, Dave. You have no idea.
I don't.
There's so many bands that we get a lot of times, which death metal is great, but it's hard to really get the clean vocals here and there, and someone who does it really well.
It's like old school Under Oath, man.
A little bit. But yeah, the Swallowing Ashes is their newest song, and if they're continuing this direction, I think they're going to be huge. Personally,
Like BBC huge.
Dude's just got some pipes, man.
yeah.
Like
it's
when he
cool.
actually starts getting into them.
They're from New York.
Yes, they are. Not too far from Albany, I don't believe.
They're from Rome, New York.
That's right. You know what? I forget what that is. But I'm not going to Google it right now because that would be weird and
It's in New
unprofessional.
York. I don't know if.
He's got pipes.
It's a great sound because
Yeah,
you
it's
have
cool.
that nice, clean, catchy, honestly, that little it's not a bridge. I guess we'll call it the clean
From a
the
Dying
clean
Sun?
verse. The clean verse in there might have been a smidge lengthy, but not enough where you kind of lose attention because then it brings you right back, and then it's just gonna
It gets heavier again.
It's gonna
and there's-
smack you right
they
back
got
in the
the
face.
breakdown in there. I mean, it's got everything. It's cool.
Dope.
It's nice. It's not just copy paste. It's a full blown
Fuck yeah.
But yeah.
But straight up, this was a fun song to do a live reaction to because it was completely caught you off guard
Yeah.
because you're I actually remember shout out because they shared the link and there was a couple of comments from the people that actually listened to the episode, and I remember seeing it because I think one of my reactions was, "Oh, thank you for being good," because they were building up, and it's we were waiting for the voice,
Yep.
it's "Oh, thank you for being good," and they actually put that in there and with the laughy emojis. It's thanks guys, I appreciate you. But this thing was a roller coaster, man, because when it went silent, we were all what's gonna happen? And then he starts singing. It's okay, okay.
It's as you learning as you go. Oh, that's now that's oh. It's like a Discovery Channel.
It's a great pick. Great, I'm proud of you.
I think even Mr. Shoemaker commented and said that he has a new favorite band, and it was these guys.
Oh, John.
Oh, John. Stop it.
What's up, John? I saw your messages the other day. Congratulations on the Spotify game. I know you said you were a middle packer on that one, but
Ew.
we're glad you enjoyed it.
Proud of you.
We had to water that game down because Dave over there
Wait, what?
thinks there's 3 bands in the world. It's Linkin Park, Dolly Parton, and Jeremiah Bones.
There is. Wait, there's more than that?
Well, there's a Transformers movie.
Oh, that's scary, bro. Scared the shit out of me. Armageddon.
Hate meteors.
I can't go outside anymore. I'm afraid of the sun.
Forgot about that one.
You think you can insult me?
The constellations
I
make
can
me
insult
nervous.
me way more.
Scariest horror movie, Armageddon.
Hate space.
Bruce Willis. Why does your daughter look like Steven Tyler?
I wonder why. It's almost like he made music for that. All right, that's what I got.
Nice job. That was a great pick. It really was.
Truly. Not the kind you drink, though. You know Trulies are from Massachusetts?
Are they?
Isn't that obnoxious? Just when you
Is there
thought,
just a Budweiser company?
Just when you thought.
I thought Truly was one of the major beer
Well, I
companies.
It
mean,
is.
Bud Light does their own.
Yeah, because
Also,
Budweiser
marketing.
is mainly. I know Budweiser has
Terrible.
their big plant, but they have a couple of main thingies up here, big tanks.
big tanks.
Did you hear that?
What happened was somebody forgot to put Marley in that
Did
one.
you hear that Wachusett Brewery is being bought?
Yes,
What?
Money knows.
Money knows.
Really?
Out of Maine, yeah.
I didn't
Holy
realize.
Shit.
I didn't realize Wachusett Brewery was struggling because like
I
that
didn't
place
either.
basically prints money.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't think they were. That sounds like a money move. Sounds like they were.
I heard some. I don't. Okay, I don't know exact details. So like right now, I'm just rumor mongering. But
Let's
I
go.
overheard this person talk to this person, who was kind of talking to this person. I was kind of slightly listening, but not really, because there was something really interesting on the TV.
Just say you're a stalker, Mark. Just. You were
And-
peeping Tom in the windows again.
I guess if you actually got into the books of the Wachusett, and my guess would be that the distribution is probably down. So their outside distribution is probably down because their brew yard just prints money. Like that place is just.
And I think they just recently were able to like have their own printing shit or something like that. Like they
Well-
don't have. They only have themselves. I don't think they have any other.
Yeah, but they can for so many other breweries out here.
Do they?
Yeah, they're canning.
Yeah,
They-
their facility is.
Okay.
they-
Yeah.
They've used their facility for some.
That's
but,
their
right.
fucking
They like
canning
rent. They
machine
used to,
is
I think when we had him
nonstop,
on, he talked about
That is right. It's Smutty Nose, right? It's Smutty
Smutty Nose,
Nose
yep,
that's
yep.
grabbing him. So they're gonna come in and they're gonna kind of like review some operations and like they actually announced it's like we don't think there's gonna be a lot of changes because there's not a lot of things that need to be changed. Which I would say that would be true for a
Yeah, I
non-struggling
mean, I don't
brewery.
think no one's ever been like, Matt. You know, what I mean, they've never done anything terrible. You know what I mean? Like,
It's just it's a weird story because like I said, I was shocked to hear that they might be actually struggling and it's like hey, business is tough, man. And so, but I think it might just be the way of it though. Also, it's like all these like big breweries just buy up all these little microbreweries.
Yeah, but think about it. I mean, since '94, they've built that mother 30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If somebody gave you the option to cash out after 30 years of building
I was,
something,
I was actually about to say
you-
it's like
you
maybe
fucking-
somebody's like cash like. It's
I'm
like
sure they started in a barn. You know, they
but the
pissed
fact
off
that
their
Jim
parents
Cook
'cause
is
they
actually
used up
like I don't think he actually does anything in the factory other than just like sit there and get drunk.
Hey, don't knock that.
When's the last time you actually
Don't make
heard
fun of my
an
hobbies.
When's the last time you heard an interview with that guy that he wasn't sauced?
Listen,
He used to get on the Greg Hill show at 8:00 in the morning, and he was already like.
I don't judge. I don't judge the saucers.
Oh, I'm not. Do not get me wrong. I am not judging. I understand.
I recognize my own.
Guys,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have my theory, man. It's like the thing with the Hulk. How do you keep the Hulk from turning into the Hulk? You always have to stay a little bit angry. How do you keep a drunk from not being a drunk? You always have to stay a little bit drunk. You tell me
true.
when I'm normal.
Except I think that there's that theory about the Hulk in the last couple Avengers movies where they think it was Loki pretending to be Bruce Banner, and that's why he couldn't turn into the Hulk.
Sweet
Maybe.
Jesus. Sweet Jesus. It's.
Possible.
I am so far behind like with the Avengers movies. Like
Dude, well, I mean,
she put on like Age of Ultron the other day, and it's like I'm not even like close to this. I'm on like Iron Man 2 still.
Bro, Iron Man was the best Avenger.
And she's like, "Oh, you didn't hear like you're not even up to the part where his name's escaping me.
Thanos.
No, Iron Man's character.
Bruce.
Robert Downey
Jenner.
Jr.
Right, but like his actual character. Anyway, him
Stark.
start.
Tony.
Tony Stark. Oh, you're not even up to the movie where Tony Stark dies. I'm like, Tony Stark fucking dies.
I mean,
Spoiler alert. Sorry, listeners. Sorry, John.
wait, isn't that like the last
Yeah.
one? Like, we mean
Yeah,
not
he
up to that.
sacrifices himself to.
Well, my wife loves me so much, she just threw that right out there for me yesterday.
My wife so loved me, she gave her
My
only
wife.
begotten movie.
It's okay. I honestly didn't have 400 hours to dedicate to like the Marvel
413.
movies. Is it? It might be.
It's
Like,
probably close.
I didn't watch.
have you ever seen that massive timeline that they have for like all the Marvel series and the
fuck
movies
that.
and like you have to have like every fucking streaming service if you really want to get into like the bowels of it, like kind of a thing. Like,
All right, I'm just gonna say it. Captain Marvel sucks.
it wasn't great.
I like Captain. I was fine with her.
I'm fine with her character. The movie was just.
Oh,
like,
the movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
The movie is weird. It was like a weird like retro like.
was just like-
it was supposed to be like the 90s because that's when they came out.
Yeah, but they did it poorly. I lived it. It wasn't like that.
Right. Where was the Walkman?
Everything wasn't highlighted with pink. I'm sorry. Like
yeah,
I
but
know
we
like,
played garbage like 9 times.
Where were
Oh.
the Jenko jeans?
Played garbage.
Where were the wallet chains?
The one song.
Yeah. I did it a few times. I think it backwards once. I don't know.
Was it
Where
like
was
Push It?
Where was
No,
the Slime Time
That's
Live?
salt and pepper.
No, wasn't the garbage one?
Oh, I don't know.
I think the garbage song was like called Push It.
Maybe.
No, garbage.
Yeah, like they're one massive hit. Actually, they had two. They had two.
That
good
one on
hits.
Big Daddy was huge.
That wasn't that the Cranberries?
No, it wasn't the Cranberries.
Zombie.
I'm fucking with you. It wasn't garbage either, but
I know, because it was the Cranberries.
it
Stupid
wasn't the
girl.
Cranberries.
Right? Only happy when it rains. That's the other one. I
No.
think I'm paranoid. I think I actually know more of these than.
Okay, I think I'm paranoid. It might be the one I'm thinking of.
No, When I Grow Up is the one on Big Daddy.
This song was on Rock Band. I know this one.
I'm actually confused. We're doing a good job, though.
Oh, it is garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, When I Grow Up on Big Daddy. Boom.
You're a dick.
I know. But I'm not a big one.
Dave, what
This was a family show until you
What's
started
your-
being a dick.
Ah!
pulled out your big black cock.
Hey, this is a
it.
horny show. So, I was honored this year with going. So it was tough for me with the unsigned and the live performance. I was actually torn down the middle. So I went unsigned with our boys in Moon Tomb
Nice.
because their fucking live set of Imminent Death shook me to my core, bro. Moon Tomb, Imminent Death, hands down, phenomenal. Love it. Crazy talent, crazy power. I love everything they do.
Yeah, that's fun. They're a good time.
Man, for a three-piece that can jump around on a metal show, bro, and I feel so bad because, like, most metal bands, it's like, 6 and 7 pieces. These guys get up there. They have so much space for activities.
Yep. Except for Jake, because he's attached to the microphone.
Yeah, but
do a lot.
he kills it, and he takes his shirt off just to take his shirt off.
Just to make me look fat.
Well, the thing that Moon Tomb does well is, like, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, they're all basically cartoon characters. Like, they just get up there, and,
Love
like,
it.
something just happens, like, up there. And
Bro, I always forget how big John is. I always forget
very
how
tall man.
he's just he's a Sam Squatch.
he talks so
He's on this
gentle, though.
can.
Yeah. And Steve, dude, Steve's the nicest guy in the world. I found out he was a
He
fucking
is.
sergeant major
Really?
after, like, dude, what? Like,
And
oh,
he's super
man.
chill. He's wicked nice.
He's a wicked good guy. Shout out Moon Tomb, baby. Imminent
yeah.
Death. Keep
We
it up.
gotta get another show.
Hell yeah.
They
Set up
want
with
to.
them.
They want to play too, I think.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, they asked us. We said no. We're tired of you.
right? Sticky old shit.
Jesus Christ. I mean, seriously.
I hate you. Come back.
We need some new material. We're trying to get new fans. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, they're great. I fucking love them. They
I'm just
melt
kidding. I
faces.
Boys, if you're listening, you know I love you, boys.
How many loves?
Don't Approach Me, I think, is still my favorite by them.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. It does rip. It does.
Plus, he's got some pipes in the song too. Because a lot of the other songs you can't, like he doesn't do a lot of like that clean, like that
Right.
long clean. But this one you can really catch what he's got.
Hell yeah. Live performance.
Oh,
is
that's
our
right.
next.
That's right. So, best live performance is pretty self-explanatory.
Yep. Who'd you see, Mark? Or are we changing up?
You
the
know what?
order?
No, we can stay with me because
The thing I like about me most is that it's me.
That I
No,
can
it's
hold 3
because-
pennies in my belly button.
I had two categories this year that I'm kind of I was kind of a bad llama. So, but in all honesty, 2023 was not a huge concert going year
it was
for me,
tough.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it
The economy
like,
sucks.
even me and Anthony would normally be good for hitting up like we hit up that one show. We saw Jesus Christ.
At the Middle East.
Yeah, Middle
Deadlands.
East. Deadlands.
And
We saw Deadlands.
Late Nine.
Late Nine. Some local dudes. Some
I forget the first band.
they were something Machine Soft.
Oh, Machine Gun Kelly.
He has a razor blade guitar. He's canceled.
Wait.
I'm gonna stop trying to remember what they
He
were
dated
called.
that girl from Transformers.
It had
I'm
something to do with
sorry.
like a soft touch. It was like a machine soft. It was like a machine soft.
Yeah, it was like
touch-
chainsaw. Yeah.
It was something of that nature.
Like
Unfortunately,
changing baby
guys,
with chains- I
we're
don't
so
know.
sorry. Very entertaining, like crowd work by the lead
Yeah.
singer. Very, very good show overall. But I mean, honestly, unfortunately, I think that was like the only real national show I saw this year. I thought back real hard if I even if I went to like a country show with the wife, and it's like not even that happened. It's like we played a couple of good shows at the Palladium, so I don't have an official I don't have an official Packie to give, but let me give some honorable mentions for some of the people that I actually saw that had great energy, and mostly in the local scene in Massachusetts. Damnation is Today is a great live on stage band. Like I thought they were phenomenal. It's all about like crowd energy. It's all about like you like how you present yourself. At that same show, Altar of Next had a replacement singer that day that was like picked up like a week and a half like prior to that show or something stupid like that. Like I forget the exact details, but like that dude like nailed it. Like that was like just like a soul buster. I'll go back to After the Winter. Like I said, I actually got drawn to those guys. Like that was like one of those old school, like what I used to do back in the 90s. I would go to like a show that I've never heard of all the bands before. I'd listen to some music, and like every so often I'm like, and then I would like search further. And like it's been a long time since this actually happened at like a live show, especially at a local live show. The guys over at Creation from Crisis that we've had at a bunch of our shows and whatnot, like their live performances is evolving like phenomenally. Frantic, you know what? I will award a Packie.
Frantic Endeavor.
We had the opportunity to play with this band as well at the upstairs of the Palladium, and talk about stage presence. This band Frantic Endeavor, female fronted, and a female violinist.
Violinist.
Ooh. Viola.
And they had crowd interaction. They had a solid cover that got the whole place like basically right. They did a system of
Fall Out Boy.
They did a system of a down too. So they must
did.
have did it. We had to play right after these guys. So like we're all setting up like a bunch of dinks instead of watching these people. But the violinist is like up on the bar, like doing like the Coyote Ugly, flopping around up there with her violinist. Like that band was legit. And unfortunately, I hate to report that since that performance, that band has called it a quit.
That's
no.
sad. That's too bad.
It was actually shortly after. They had two or three shows after that Palladium performance that we joined them with, and they said that was it. Everybody was going in their opposite directions, but I'm glad I worked myself into this because I had to go through like all of those performances, and yeah, Frantic Endeavor was phenomenal.
Yeah, they were cool.
My wife was there. She enjoyed them.
The good bands never make it.
My wife is also a good liar. She's like, you guys did so good because you held up to them. I was like,
I didn't play a violin on the bar.
Thanks.
no, we definitely did not.
I'm not cute. Sorry. That's me.
Okay.
That's what you got. Good. Nice.
That's the band review.
Let me update my notes.
Heyo. Dave is a piece of shit.
It says it 4 times. You can't just keep writing it.
I just have
He's
your
like-
name with a heart emoji. Is that weird?
Mark's notes. Punch Dave.
Shut up, Dave.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I had the privilege to see technically 2 bands. I mean, I guess there were 3 in theory, but 2 that I was actually like excited for. The lineup at the Palladium again was Vendred, which is Corey Taylor's son. They sound like Slipknot. No matter how many times they'll tell you stop comparing us to Slipknot, they're still gonna sound like fucking Slipknot.
It's Vexed, isn't it?
Vended?
Vended. Yeah. I'm
Ven-
sorry.
Vex
Vendred.
is Tommy Vex.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's,
Yep.
he's
yep,
no
yep,
longer
yep.
in that.
No. I will stop.
Bad
interrupting.
Wolves. Sorry.
And then it was Of Mice and Men, and then it was Bullet for My Valentine. I know Bullet's last album was phenomenal, like so good. It's heavy as shit, like the whole 9 yards.
Somebody made them angry.
Yeah, he's
Was
not
it-
a happy.
was it
He's
me?
not a
What I missed?
Bullet.
Yeah.
The music's just angry. There's just
Yeah,
a lot
but-
of screaming.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
Which was, I mean, they were great. Bullet was, you know, I mean, I haven't seen Bullet since 2004. 2004 on the Taste of Chaos tour, which was Bullet, Betray You, and Avenged Sevenfold.
That's not true.
Wait.
We saw them since.
Oh, that's right. We saw them.
We saw them
at-
with Slipknot.
That's right. That was after the V album.
That was somewhere in like the 12, 13, 14 area.
That's right. I forget about that. We were far away though. I don't count that one. Anyway,
Honestly speaking, that was not an exciting show. It was neat. Like, cool, we're here.
We got to move up, I think, on that one, which is kind of neat. Honestly, so I haven't listened to Of Mice and Men since Second and Sebring, which is like their first fucking album, like way back when, which is 2010. And I think since that show, I've added 6 of their songs, 7 of the songs. So I mean, like, it was cool to like be like reintroduced to them. I always look it up. But yeah, I mean, it was a good show. It's the Palladium. They were all really good.
Hell yeah.
Some lady thought I pushed her. Long story.
I did.
I didn't.
She sucked.
It's just
You gotta get to a point where you just own it.
She kept spilling her
No,
beer
I didn't
on
do
me.
anything. I helped her
You
up.
pushed me.
She fell into me, and I literally picked her back up. And she's like, "You can't be pushing people." I'm like, "I saved your life." Like, I don't understand.
You pushed me. I didn't push you. You pushed me. Ma'am, there's a lot of people here, and like, there's a lot of pressure going. It's like, you pushed
Mind
me.
you, this-
You know what? I fucking pushed you.
This woman was like,
I'm gonna do it again.
she was like 3'8". She was a very short lady, and her boyfriend came up and was like trying to be like, "He didn't push you. I'm so sorry." And she's like, "Yes, he did." He's like, "No, he didn't."
Bitch, gravity pushed you.
I was like, "Oh my god,
Bro, pick up your baby Yoda and get the fuck out of here.
your Teletubby's getting out of hand."
You better control that shit with some force, bitch. I don't mean that.
I don't know,
Oh my god.
I don't know what that means.
I meant the
That's
force,
the
like the
force,
Star. Oh shit.
Like Star Wars?
Yeah, the domestic kind.
Yeah, baby.
Like, I have a domestic cat. Does that count?
That's what we do. Heavy metal over 6-pack does not
Does
condone
not endorse or condone domestic abuse
violence
against
or
short
the
people.
views or opinions of
It's not
anything Marcus
domestic if it's in
says.
public.
That counts.
We already established we're not a family show, so if you're still listening, it's your own fault.
Sweet Jesus. That was bad. I'm
We've
sorry.
learned
It's
some
alright.
things today.
It's fine.
I'm a terrible
proud
human.
of
I
us.
understand.
All right, Dave, what
So-
show did you see? I bet it was Moon Tomb.
It wasn't. You guys, man.
I thought you already did yours.
No, he
Moon
did
Tomb
his
was
other
the
one.
Unsigned.
Uh,
Live,
Duh.
bro. Not gonna lie.
name one song Moon Tomb released last year. I'm sorry. I don't mean to put it in.
My undergarments shuddered a bit when I heard Dead Fiction cover Animal I Have Become Live. Everybody
Oh, yeah.
went fucking ham.
And that was before they released it, too.
Right.
Yeah, which was pretty cool.
Right. That was dope. So live performance had to go with fucking Dead Fiction.
Dead Fiction's always good live.
Oh, I love them.
They're such professionals when they play. It's
Hell yeah.
insane.
So fucking good.
They've come a long way. I mean, we got these guys, what,
That
when they were
Bear Ass,
Bear-Ass?
yeah.
Way back when?
When they still had Ben as their drummer.
Nope.
Oh, they've come a long way. They
They have.
don't answer our phone calls anymore, do you, boys?
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Dang.
Colin says, "I'll let you know."
Hey, they're nice guys.
Yes, they are. I love the Dead Fiction
They
guys.
covered their ass.
Hey, they're Bear Ass.
No.
No, seriously.
yeah.
All
Ass
joking.
bears.
All joking aside, guys. I am so proud of those dudes. Like, cause like we actually kind of got to see the growth. Like when they
Right.
were
Yeah, it was
Bare
cool.
Ass and they turned the Dead Fiction, and now they played that Christmas show that like we and like when they started performing, I was like, we made them open.
Yeah.
Bro, I felt guilty about saying that shit to their faces about their name. And then they
Oh,
changed
yeah.
it, and I was like,
Uh-oh.
I love you.
For
I
the
don't
best.
know.
For the
Yeah, I
best.
just, I don't know.
No, they knew.
They knew it.
We had dialogue back and forth.
Right,
though. Like,
I know,
it was actually a
but-
good story. I don't
No.
remember what it was, but it was a good story.
It was that they went to the beach and somebody's smoking weed and
It was
bare
just
like
ass
a
in the
road.
Snow.
Ben
Yeah, the
seemed to
road,
be
the
in
snow.
charge.
Butts on the
that.
beach, like it's cool, man. So, no, the Dead Fiction guys are killing it, man. I'm proud of those guys.
Oh, yeah.
I wish they just played they just actually played the Palladium themselves.
With a bunch of other dead bands.
Yeah, they did that.
It
It
was
was
like
Dead
Dead-
Fest.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
weird.
it was Dead
Dead
Fest.
Fest.
No, I swear,
No.
that's what I called it.
It's weird,
Yeah,
yeah.
so many fucking it
Super
was like,
strange.
Yeah. Well, like I remember one of the shows that I saw them at. They played the Ashby Rod and Gun Club, and they're like the people that made the posters fucked up and put
no.
Dead Reflections twice.
Dead reflections.
Yeah, and it was like no, it's
Like
Dead
dead
Fiction.
memories.
Yeah.
It happens. Mistakes
does.
happen. And once you print like 1,000, it's
Right.
like, guys, is it that big of a deal?
They still killed it, man.
Is it really going to matter at the end of the day?
Me and Chris actually almost. Well, that's a story for another day. We almost got into a fight with a biker club, so that was fun.
Nice.
I'm proud of us. We
Okay.
lived.
I think we should do. Okay, I think we should go new artists, throwback, and then we'll go into the big four.
Yes.
Because we're kind of in the theme
Yep.
of like the new artists.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so in the. No, I'm not going to undersell my choice. I'm going to stand by my choice because I
Okay.
picked this choice. I found a band that fit the parameters and actually started in 2023,
Nice.
and it's going to be Burner from I forget.
You have a computer in front of you.
Yeah,
Church Road Records. Burner.
Oh, they actually have a record company already, huh?
Cool little thrashy hardcore little action thing going on. And listen, I had a hell of a time actually trying to find a band that actually started in 2023,
right?
which I know is really hard because like you can't just start a band and like all of a sudden be huge like within a couple of months unless you bought it.
Or unless you know them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I literally found no one.
But Burner's gonna get a Packie
Fuck yeah.
because they got heavy music
Sounds it.
and they're gonna be. See, that was cool.
that was neat.
Yeah, like that happened. Like that. Yeah, they got a good sound. Entered my playlist. I mean, whatever.
I own them now.
Tell me how to live my life.
I give them 0.0327 cents an hour.
What
Is
are
it
you,
that
the
much?
government?
It's roughly in that area.
What do you make Nike shoes or something?
Yeah,
I think they changed their platform. You have to have over 1,000 hits now.
yeah, that's the whole thing with Spotify.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that'll be a different story.
What?
Yeah,
1,000 hits to get royalties off Spotify now.
Really?
anyone under it gets nothing.
1,000? What? 1,000 plays? Or
Yep.
Like that?
You know that thing that they show, like that if you like you see the plays, and if you don't actually have them, they say less than 1,000.
Yeah, they won't give you like a number. They'll give you less than 1,000.
Like so up to 1,000. Well, they actually changed the royalty structure, or you won't get your royalties until you get that 1,000.
I guess so. I read into it a little bit. Essentially, it has to do with a lot of people would like. I mean, Spotify. I mean, anybody can post to Spotify. Anybody.
Right.
So there was so many just like
Kind
these
of.
tiny things that was just like random sounds and this and then like this tiny thing and then, just like stuff that's not even like
Fork in the blender.
well,
So,
it's like not
This,
even
as an
music.
example, is a Praelium report. This used to actually have numbers.
Yeah.
Last week, this changed to just say less than 1,000.
Yeah.
But I will fight that because you can't just upload music to Spotify. It has to actually come from
Yeah, I mean,
like and they have to approve it.
they've approved some weird
Like
shit.
us as an example, like us as recording artists, as we are, because like we're huge and famous.
Yeah.
We went through a company that actually distributed our music, including Spotify. Like you can't just upload. It's not like YouTube. You can't just like put sounds up there and like and get things. So I don't like it, but again, that could be we could waste a whole episode bitching about Spotify.
I
watched a show about Spotify too.
Weird.
It was a Swedish show overdubbed in English, but it's kind of like the whole. But I don't know if it's true to this day, but like Spotify actually started without servers. They did a person-to-person sharing thing, and they
Oh,
just
shit.
figured out this algorithm to
Yeah.
like anticipate your search results prior to you searching for them. That way, it could person-to-person find the file that you wanted to play before you wanted it. Like, it's interesting, but it's also kind of like, fucking kidding me? These people aren't even paying for the servers.
Right? Huh? You
It
just
is-
start somewhere.
Taking the fucking files off of my computer and giving them to somebody else. But anyway, yeah.
So this individual, he does. It's weird because he does like SpongeBob stuff.
Okay.
The boy in question here is called Boy What. Now he released this song called Plan Z. Because you can get this filter system to sound like different people,
Right.
and he's been doing the Plankton one.
nice.
This song has no reason to be as good as it is. Zero reason it needs to be that good.
Dope.
And so this song blew up. And then Neon Tide came up because it did so well. They did a second one. which again, phenomenal, blew up, and they just did a third one very recently. But yeah, I mean, these guys, this guy, literally just started this year, and he can write very well, and it's good. And the fact that he can make that
F-U-N. F-U-N. I see what he did there.
but like,
F is
but
for
like-
friends who do stuff
like
together.
like he made the Plankton voice sound fucking good, and it's wild.
Hell yeah.
A huge chorus, like I mean, it's wild.
I dig it, actually.
Yeah, I mean, they got breakdowns. It's insane. I mean, it's
Welcome to
so-
the Chum Bucket.
Yeah, they talk about like the chum bucket, and then like Neon Tide has a huge breakdown. It's so good.
That's pretty fun.
It's fun. It's great.
Why are you yelling?
We
Dope.
Dude.
Good for him.
Anybody listening, Anthony's got some of the craziest playlists like I've ever heard. Like the stuff that he
Wow.
finds.
That's what
Like,
I appreciate.
We have
about
our official playlist, which was just like my Spotify account that I switched over to Heavy Metal over Six Pack. We totally fucked up there because that should be this guy all day long.
I should just
Like-
share my actual playlist.
him. Do it.
It's got 139 hours, 26 minutes of
Hell
songs,
yeah.
but that's fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, we should totally link you.
Send it.
Like, here's the stupid playlist that Mark put together, and here's the playlist that actually has cool music on it.
I just add to every day.
139 hours of music. How many days is that? It's like what, 6?
What's up?
Ah, 6-pack. Ah,
It's 2,186 songs.
damn.
But 134 hours. It's like what? That's like 6 days, right?
139 hours.
139 divided by
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
6
Four.
days ish.
Yeah, give or take.
Could you imagine not hearing the same song? For
You know what's
6
wild
days?
is I do, which is Spotify's stupid shuffle. I got literally like,
You know
like
what?
oh, Avenged
That
Sevenfold
must
again.
be a. You know what? That actually must be a thing because you have like something like obnoxiously huge. Like if I actually listen to like the quote unquote official playlist, which is like 8 hours or something like that. Like I don't get inserted stuff.
Well, it's so weird because like example like
Plus you can turn that off, so I don't know why it fights you so hard.
Demon Hunter, I have 14 songs, and then like a 3-hour span of playing music, I won't get one of those, but I'll get the same like one song of one band that I have on there like twice, and it's like I don't understand the algorithm of how they shuffle. It's almost like so what I've noticed is that like you're listening to Avenged Sevenfold in the playlist, and the next song it's like what sounds like Avenged Sevenfold. Oh, this Avenged Sevenfold one, and it's like, no, we need to be elsewhere. And then it's like, oh well, Bullet for My Valentine came out that same year, and it's like, go somewhere else. Like I just pick anywhere. It's weird how it seems to like do that. I don't understand.
He's got to drive in areas that have like low service because then they'll like do the things that are like more closely downloaded to you. It goes back to that person-to-person sharing thing. It's like we're not going to get to that file anytime soon, guys. We're going to give you this one.
Again. Oh.
Again and again and again.
Yeah. All right, Dave.
Closest I got was Starcrawler. And they're not even a new fucking band. They were just new to me,
You win.
I guess. But like, they're just a weird female-fronted band that makes
Starcrawler.
all kinds of weird.
Only one man did give me the raspberry.
That's
Lone Star.
true.
Yep. They have 4 million plays.
Yeah. Strange.
Kind of
It's
like,
like,
the Pixies, I guess.
it's like
I'm taking back there, Packie. You
Yeah.
get no Packie. You're
Thank
not
you.
new.
Just a
Thank
tentative
you.
cover.
like I said, that's all I found. I was trying to find
Listen,
new
I
artists.
understand.
It was like,
It was a hard year.
dude, it was rough, and like, I'm trying to like, I don't know, trying to like keep it between the navigational beacons. Can't
Dave,
do it.
Dave, I don't care what anybody says. You did good. I think we're on the Big Four now. No, we're on Throwback.
Throwback.
Throwback. So throwback is a new category because like what ends up at like I actually kind of came up with this idea because like while I was trying to like look up the music for like this because like I discovered a whole lot of new bands this year, but it turns out they were like from like 21 and 22.
Yep.
Like when the releases came up, and I was like, well, where the fuck were you in 21 and 22 when I was doing nothing but sitting around and listening to music?
Yep.
I think I listened to more music in my life between 21 and 22, and I'm actually still hearing music that came out of those freaking years.
Weird, right?
It is weird. But the throwback idea was like every so often, you know what? Like one of those like albums come up that like you used to listen to like back in the day, and so basically this is a category that can come from any genre, any generation, any year, any artist, and we're gonna give them props this year because you have come back to our listening experience,
Yeah,
and that is what throwback is.
he's right.
Probably just keep it in the same order, right?
Yeah, go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah, that's fine. So this album actually kind of came back into my earlobes. I actually listened to it a whole bunch. I got reminded of it a whole bunch. I actually talked about it on other podcasts. I talked about this album, and like it's always been near and dear to my heart. And it's going to kind of build into like my later on awards because of like what they have done with their new stuff that I did not technically give an award, but I'm kind of like trying to highlight them. But it is a song, and this song in particular, I think, is one of the most beautiful heavy metal songs ever written. That is the song Horacle. I'm sorry, that is the song Gyroscope, which is on the album Horacle by the band In Flames, which is the In Flames that I know, not the In Flames that you know.
Your baby in flames. Your binky.
This is my Binky In Flames. Like it's like it would either probably been this or like something off of like freaking Messenger of like August Burns Red, but this always has like a place in my heart because like I said, I actually think that the album Horacle is some of the most beautiful metal ever written because it has every element that I basically want in metal music. It has a melody. It's followable. It doesn't have your quote-unquote hook per se, but it does. It does have the hook. But just the guitar work, and you'll have heavy, you'll have melodic, and In Flames back in the day was just, like, phenomenal. So my throwback album of 2023, the Packie, is Horacle for In Flames. And thank you for being you for a while.
Aww. Kisses and hugs. Very nice. So mine happened in an interesting way.
No.
So I'm gonna start off with saying, if we don't remember back when, this band called The Confession. Way back when.
Confession. Like R. Kelly Confession? Sorry.
Well, still one of my top favorite bands of all time. They have one album and it's fantastic. The lead singer, Taylor Holland Armstrong, kind of disappeared from this band, went to Sons of the Damned, released an EP. Super excited. Sounds exactly like The Confession. I'm all in. Like half the same members. I'm ready to go. Then nothing. And they released their demos of an entire album. And I was like, okay, well, it's something. I'll take some of it. Cool. Like, and then going through like Instagram, there's a band called Chains, which has him as a lead singer. Started following them. They released one song, super heavy with him like cleans. I'm all in. Like his voice is that's why I like him. Well, now I found out that I found his Instagram instead of following him. Well, now he found Jesus, and he plays like slow Christian music now. And I was just so sad.
Praise Jesus.
So sad. So now I've gone back to The Confession
Jesus
to make
mellowed
myself
me
feel
out.
better. But if you haven't heard this album, you need to.
So,
That's all I can say.
It's a good piece of musical art.
It's got everything. The guitar work, the drums. It's got your screams. It's got your cleans.
I'm super glad you brought up the demos of unreleased shit because I know how much shit I'll get for it.
I bet it's.
Not even mad, bro. You
bet
can't
it's
make
what-
me mad
you
today.
bet
What?
it's what-
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, you weren't? BBC.
You cannot
Big
make
blind.
me mad today.
Bro,
Chinchilla.
I am so proud of you.
inside of the 20th anniversary release of Meteora was a demo called Rhinoceros that is strictly instrumental. Linkin Park, Rhinoceros. I listened to this thing on repeat for like an hour, just imagining what Chester would fucking murder on this fucking track. It's one of their demos from 2002.
And they put Live in Texas on here. Huh?
Dude, they put all kinds but it
Limited material.
There's a lot of albums to this. Holy shit.
there's a lot.
5?
There's a lot. Bro. It has like a little bit of like almost
They
like
even got the new stuff, Lost, Fighting Myself.
paper
Mother
cut.
Victim.
Right. Well, that was the release. Was the 20th anniversary release.
Oh yeah.
But
Well,
this
there's 6
beat-
discs to this,
right?
which is insane.
I know. But this beat, dude, these demos, like,
Would not fit my CD holder. It was a 6-disc holder.
I'd have to use all the slots on my visor.
I would have
like-
just left it in the case.
bro, I listened to this song and I just imagined what Mike Shinoda would be rapping over, and then what Chester would be like. It's just one of those like, and it's just a demo.
Right.
It's
And
like
it just
Linkin Park
sounds-
mood music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Linkin Park
the-
elevator music at the
Th-
Linkin
there should be
Park
in our
Hotel.
fucking elevator.
Yeah.
Th-
Right?
Right?
Dude, I got like tranced by this demo. And it just had that like
It's interesting that they put this on here.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's
And
cool,
it-
though.
I was shocked because I did a deep
They
dive.
have a
and I
lot of
could-
random ones.
tons of them.
Easier to run
of them.
demo? What the fuck
Yes.
does that mean?
Well, Easier to Run was part of their album,
Husky
but
Hit
the
the
demo
Floor demo?
itself, yeah.
Lying from
It's
You demo? What is
massive.
the Cuidado, which means caution? Lying
I
from
think
You?
it was that they just started releasing everything that they
just
had
kind of like
because of Chester, obviously. Like, it was just like, but there was, dude, Rhinoceros, like there's, and you can see the influences of certain songs where it's like Lying From You, like all
this
these
is
other-
Lying from
right,
You.
right.
This is the Cuidado one.
But it's like you see the original influences from the band with that electronic metal
So
mix.
okay,
It
so
was
they
like-
they had different names at the time.
yes,
So like Shifter was from the inside.
yeah.
Faint, which well. Easier to
Faint was
Run?
originally supposed to be 1/7 as fast as it was.
Faint.
Yeah, and then Mike sped it up, and that's how it became Faint. It's crazy. Classic.
So
Dude, I
weird.
just
That's cool though. That they have kind of like this to like explore it essentially.
Right. I can never honestly, dude, I just can't. I can't embrace the idea that Linkin Park is over. I just can't do it. I can't. I won't digest it. I can't.
What was the rumor that they were coming out with a release?
I know. I'm nervous.
Is it just Mike, or are they bringing somebody on?
I don't know, but I'm nervous.
I mean, Mike isn't like the best.
I saw
singer
it.
in the
I didn't
world,
look into it.
to be honest with you.
And since Mike has done a lot of solo, but he's done all kinds of
Yeah,
solo
I mean,
projects.
I think he released some.
and he's
some
an
stuff.
excellent artist. I
He's
really
fine.
respect all the stuff that he does, but like, my biggest thing is like, don't brand something if it's not something. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh no, I would.
Let's-
I would agree with that much.
let's
Like, I mean,
leave it. You know what I mean? Let's,
maybe figure out some kind of tribute, but like
Right.
leave,
Yeah.
leave Linkin Park alone. Like,
But
this
have you
is-
seen the tribute band? They're from Brazil, Linkin Park cover band. What is their name?
We got Paper Cut back home.
No.
Two
No.
paper cut.
Mike Carp and Alex Cohen.
Fucking Brazilian LP cover band, and they kill it. Fuck, what is it? Nope. That's
Hybrid Theory.
is it them?
So,
Yeah, Hybrid Theory.
Yep.
Yeah. Hybrid Theory is the name of their dude. Find some of the music for
They're
Hybrid
the
Theory.
best Linkin Park band cover band in the world.
Yeah, dude, they sell out, and they sound like they sound very, 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 very similar.
It's too bad to say, but like that's actually like the best band to tribute because you can't see that band anymore. Like those are
Exactly.
the best tribute bands. Like when you
Exactly.
can't actually see the actual performers anymore.
Right.
Somebody that puts their heart and soul to make themselves as close to that as possible.
Right,
Like those are the best tribute acts to see.
right. And they've I've seen some of their lives, like, dude,
used to
they
say
sell
that-
out stadiums and fucking melt faces.
Talking to our friends like locally that do the Bullet Called Life, I was like, you guys picked a really great band to actually do a tribute for because they are not accessible.
Right.
Or not easily accessible on a
Right.
regular basis to like the general public, but their music
Exactly.
is so popular.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Watch us tell me it's time to stand. Fuck off, Apple Watch.
Oh.
You're gonna get fat.
Is that stage 1 of the final 4?
No. Now we're into stage 1 of the final.
Now we got the big 4.
All right.
So we always like to give props to this particular segment of metal. We have a segment every so often, especially early, like sometimes early in the year, but you know, happens when it happens. Like our Maiden of Metal monthly segment, where we actually try to get into the female artists, and Anthony has done like some great job, like not only getting us lead vocalists, but we actually had a percussionist
Yep.
like join us because they're all over. So
They
this,
play everything.
but this next segment is a female fronted band of the year.
Yep.
With that being said, I'm actually going to kind of go back to like my my comments with like Poppy and the Bambi Thug and like whatnot. It's like it's been a vibe of music that I've actually kind of like grown back into accepting. And I think it kind of goes back to like when I was like a big like little dork teenager and like I used to like used to be called techno. No, we don't call it techno anymore.
Yeah.
But no, I used to
I'm
like that
blue
stuff.
and
And I used to like the little
dabba-dabba-da.
elements. So like what these people are doing is they're taking. I used to like the techno elements that, like they would like there was like a thing like they redid like the whole scene from like Boondock Saints, but like there was like stuff going on in the background and like all the climaxes and like all that stuff and the drops and everything were like kind of built around like the like I love shit like that. So this band, yeah, where'd you go? Anyway.
Oh. Wow.
So this release came out like last year, and what I actually noticed, like there were a couple songs that are like really, but they were like really popular, like got on the Octanes, and like a couple other songs and a few collabs and whatnot. But if you actually really get deep into this album, kind of going into like the Poppies and the Barbie Thugs and like this vibe of music, In This Moment came out with this thing called God Made.
God mode.
God Mode, thank you. Little letters on my
Heyo.
I know a thing or two.
But they
about
came out
level
with like
letters.
God Mode, and like I guess the reason why I wanted to highlight them is like not only is Maria Brink like she's a very talented, but like it goes back to that whole visual thing. Like these people are an experience.
Mhm.
Like In This Moment is an experience. Like if you go to their show, she has her like little minions, her little dancers, and like it's a whole thing. It's lights, it's sound, it's like an immersive experience. And would I tell you that there's actually like a standout song on this album that is like just like that song rules? No, honestly I wouldn't. But if you actually take this album for what it is and you actually get yourself like immersed in like the atmosphere of it, like this is when like this kind of stuff like actually kind of like it's cool and it works and it's interpretive and it's like it's emotional. I mean, it's like there's something to this, and having this come out last year, it gave me actually a good opportunity to actually finally give Maria Brink some props and say, you know what, I dig this. Like I said, I'm going into these little rabbit holes, kind of experimenting with acid. Just kidding.
I didn't say anything.
No, seriously, I'm not doing acid.
I don't judge you, Marcus.
Just
This is a
for
safe
your own,
place.
bud.
But I can assure you, I'm not doing acid. It's the
Okay.
last fucking thing I need. Kidding me?
I'm a rainbow.
I wonder what would happen to me. Would I get angrier or would I get?
Depends on your dose and where it comes from. You get some of those elephant mushrooms that come out of the manure.
Hey,
Start doing that thing where you're like crawling on the ceiling. It's like,
elephant
what's,
mushrooms?
Yeah,
Is that a
dude.
thing?
That's the thing.
I'm gonna try it.
Good
So-
luck. I think they're hard to find, but yeah, do it.
for their release, God Mode.
Think of
For their release
007.
God Mode.
Think of GoldenEye.
In
God Mode.
2023, I award the
Goldeneye,
Packie
shooting someone on the pooper.
to In This Moment.
The golden gun didn't have a trigger.
Congratulations.
Crazy, right?
Weird.
And it was a one shot.
Yes, it was. I like when you could just use the tank ammo.
No,
which made
I liked-
0 sense.
I liked the Clob. It was
What?
just the Clob. Yeah, it was a machine gun that was just so stupid.
Was that the? Oh, was it that super fast one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was slow but fast. It was weird. It was slow but effective.
It was the one that had like the
With the
like,
DD-44s, the dual DD-44s.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
I like just use the laser watch just because it looked cool but didn't
Alright,
do anything.
Okay, all right. I gotta ask you this, and I'm gonna judge you for the rest of your existence
Great.
on how you answer. You have two choices. You
Okay.
can only choose one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
It can either be big head mode or paintball mode.
Paintball mode all day.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I love the big head mode.
Big
I
Head
love-
was fun, but it's not as immersive for me. I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't really do the thing.
Paintball was fun. It was, you never know what color
You
you're
could just
gonna
be
get.
Odd Job and do punching matches. and
Odd
never
Job
be
was
hit.
such a cheat code, bro.
Yes, he was. You
God.
can't hit him with your hands.
Random task. Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
Someone with feet.
Hell yeah. Female fronted.
Female fronted. So we actually had the pleasure of seeing these 3 individuals. And they were actually released a song this year. House of Cards. The band in tow would be Deadlands. If you don't know, Casey, the lead singer, has a lot of Instagram videos, like covers and stuff like that. Like the girl's got range. She's got the screams.
She's 4'3".
Yeah, she's very short. She walked by me at the show, and I was like, oh my god, she's a lot shorter than I expected. But I have nothing against that. My wife is about that. So,
I didn't mean to make fun of your height.
no.
That's heightest.
Heights.
People can't control their height.
But no, like, it's cool because they actually got to play some, like, new stuff that they haven't released yet, and it all
Dope.
sounds awesome. Like, it's got some cool shit coming out. The band's super tight.
Guitarist and drummer have a lot of energy.
There's 3 of them. There's a guitarist, there's her, and then there's a drummer.
A lot of
That's
backtrack.
it.
A lot of backtrack.
But it works.
Whatever.
I'm still getting used to this experience.
It's shifting.
future.
Man. It's shifting. You just got it. It is. What
It's just weird when there's like 17 things going on. And there's 2
I know.
people up there,
Yeah, but what
and
was
one of
it?
them's not doing anything.
What about? But like that's why I always wondered about like Seethe. How did Seethe do live performances with 2 people? You know what I
Backtrack.
mean? Right.
Yep.
And so it's like, you know,
Steve
Shout
is
out
just
Steve.
is just Pat.
right.
Yeah.
Shout out Pat.
He's playing tracks and he's screaming over him, vocalizing over him, I should say.
It's art. Art is changing. You got to change.
We
with
saw
the
that dude
times.
over at Matt Danger over at Midway.
That's right. Yep.
He's a good singer guitarist and has everything looped and backtrack. It's
It's
just
kind of like
it's a
Beat
different-
Stick Benny.
different experience for me.
Dope.
Yep, Beat Stick.
Yeah, Deadlands. They're going places. They're growing up fast. So
Very talented vocalist though, like good range,
Casey's great.
good.
I have-
good tones too. Like that's that's the thing. Like their songs, like were that was legit. Drummer's a cool guy.
The drummer.
I enjoyed him.
So, my female-fronted band.
I'm just gonna keep saying
2023.
comments and then cut. I'm just kidding.
Thank you. Please make fun
Alligators
of my
make weird pets
Uh,
for criminals of self-defensive mechanisms during intercourse with llamas.
height. Criminal mechanisms with intercourse with llamas. I'm actually, dude. Can you send me the link?
I'll do that after the
Curious,
Yeah.
interested party.
Bro, I'd be more concerned with somebody who had pet hippos because hippos just kill.
They eat
everything.
people.
Literally, like.
Have you ever seen him eat a watermelon? It's fucking terrifying.
Bro, can you imagine? You piss somebody off and they throw you into a little fucking swamp with a hippo in it? Like, what do you? What,
Have you
like,
seen Hungry Hippos? Those balls get destroyed.
Saw Congo.
Congo is fucked up. The brain to the chest. That was always cool. I thought that was funny edit.
Well, they're in the boats. They get eaten by a hippo.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, in the water. Yeah.
Yeah, this was a relevant.
Yeah. Yes, yes,
I'm not just
proud of
talking
it.
shit to say things.
I know, but
Yeah.
when I think Congo, I think of the
Loud
guy
noise. I love lamp.
the guy getting hit with the eyeball.
Hello, pants.
Right? He gets hit with the eyeball, and then he's like, "Oh, what the hell are you doing?" And it's like, "Cause the fucking thing." Anyway, Congo, great
Hippos.
movie. Check it out. Sign language. So there's 2 things about this band:
Swim.
female fronted, swim. Dude, that's like 15 years
I
old
know.
now.
I don't know why that came back to me.
Damn, I'm so proud of you.
Holy shit.
That's digging in the archive. Two major things about this band. Number one, they came out with new music in 2023. They are female fronted. They are, I feel like once you get to a certain status, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, you're fucking epic if you've done what you've done. Paramore dropped a new fucking album, right? This is why. Love Hayley Williams. She's gone all over the place and then come back to Paramore and stayed loyal. Now, Paramore has also scrubbed all of their original music from everything and have started re-recording their original music just like Taylor Swift has done because they've been getting fucked over by their label. So, what the?
This is their most recent
Yes.
release.
Yes. Dope. So,
Good talk.
I respect them for starting over and trying to stick it to the fucking label that fucked them over, that made money off of them, while at the same time releasing new music. Hayley Williams.
I mean, I love Hayley. I mean, I love Paramore. I have no issues with them. They've become poppy from not that
Oh,
kind
for
of
sure.
poppy. Poppier.
See what you did there.
Now I can't use that term anymore. I mean, it's not. So I always said there's that song they released a while ago. It's all over the radio. Still Into You. Like that. I didn't know that was them.
Yeah, different sound for sure. I think they've changed members. I
Oh,
think
the
they
drummer
have.
came back.
Yes. What, you know about drummers?
I know a few.
Oh. Is that like your thing or something?
Debatable.
Pots and pans.
Pretty much.
Good job.
That is the end of this episode. Thank you for tuning in to another exciting episode of Heavy Metal Over a Six Pack podcast. Marcus, Dave, and Anthony signing off. Check out the podcast at hmoa6pack.podomatic.net. Email hmoa6pack@gmail.com. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.